what's going on, guys? Happy New Year. I wanted to do a lesson for She's So Cold from Emotional Rescue. Now this is, I know this is an electric song, but, you know, every so often I'll learn a song just on my acoustic, and it'll surprise me how good it sounds on the acoustic. So I think that's the case with this song. So I wanted to share this with you, a couple of my ideas, okay? You're going to start with, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways to play it, okay? The album version, you're going to be, well, the main chords are G to C to F, back to G. Now on the album, you're going to be doing something like this, like on the intro. That's on the album. Now, the way they do it live in 2006, this is what Ronnie does. You're going to start with this G shape here, and what he does is he wraps his thumb around on the third of the low E and lifts it off, and then goes quickly to the C chord like this. And then, and he slides up to an F power chord down here. Moves up to G. And then the second time he does something like this. So the second time he's coming up to like the bottom part of the F chord and doing a little like Hendrix lick. And then moving up to do the same thing on G. Okay, and then back to the G. And then Keith comes in. And so like when the verse starts, the first two lines of the verse is going to be kind of like muted still. And then the second two lines opens up. You could hear Keith strumming a little bit more. So for instance, okay, I'll show you what I mean. I'm so hot for her, I'm so hot for her, I'm so hot for her, she's so cold. Second time you'd be like... So this is what they're doing, and this is why the song has such a groove, I think, because you know one guy might be kind of like muting it, and then the other person might be strumming like a power chord, strumming it a little more full, like and they're throwing in, like, especially Ron Wood is throwing in some nice little licks. Like when it gets to, I'm so hot for her, I'm so hot for her, the queen of soul. Put your hand on it, put your hand on it. Come on, baby, let's go. So then there's another verse, and then I think after the fourth verse, it goes to the interlude. Yeah, she's so cold. And then you're going to come down to G in this position. This is what Keith is doing. I'm going to show you both parts, okay? This is what Keith is doing. You're going to go from a G to F. C to B flat. So you're going to strum the G twice and then move it down. Same with the C. And then first time just back to a G. And then do it again. finish with a, which is like an F. You're going to take the bottom part of an F and add a little suspension on it and lift off. Finish with a D. Okay, that's what Keith is doing. Now Ronnie is playing a little solo over those chords. He's going. I'm gonna play it first and then explain. So that's the first part of it. So you're going to come to the 10th fret of the B with your ring finger, and then your pinky's going to be at the 10th of the high E. You're going to bend that note at the on the B string. You're playing both notes, but you're only bending. You're bending on the 10th of the B. You're going to do 2 nice full bends. And then the third time, you're going to start with it bended up, and then bring it down. Finish with this, and then C. Move to B flat, then G, and then finish with D, and he does this little lick. Going to come down to the 14th of the G. Your ring finger is going to be at the 15th of the high E, and what I'm doing is with my second finger bending that 14th of the G and trying to hit both notes, like the G and the high E. Nice, one nice bend. Move that down, back up, and then okay, so again it would be back into the verse. And Ronnie's throwing in some nice licks as the song closes out. Well, I can't really do all of the licks that he does, but yeah. So guys, I just wanted to share this with you, and kind of show you a way to play it on the acoustic. And I don't know why I gravitate to the acoustic so much. I think that it's just easier for me. I could just pick it up and play it, as opposed to, with the electric. I don't know. I can never seem to find the right tone that I'm looking for, and so. I saw an interview with Keith, and he's talking about the acoustic guitar, how it's, if you guys want to check it out, it's called Guitar Moves, 2 Sides to Every Story, I think it's called. And at the end, Matt Sweeney, the guy that does the interview, asks him, Keith, if you could, if there's one thing you could leave, somebody with advice for guitar, what would it be? For young kids starting out, what would your advice be? And he said, start with the acoustic. Start with the acoustic, take your time, and learn the feel of the acoustic, and then, you know, later on you can, you know, add all the effects and everything later. And I love that he said that, because you know, a lot of the Stones songs he started with, you know, he just maybe wrote the part on the acoustic guitar, like, you know, came up with the first position part. Like, he did that for a lot of songs, like All Down the Line. You know, there are early demos of these songs, like just on the acoustic. The song Trouble is that song is, I watched Under the Influence on Netflix, and when he was at home, I guess, you know, he wrote that song on the acoustic, and then, you know, he funked it up, made it a little more funky later. But Let's Spend the Night Together, same thing. I don't know, I heard an old demo, acoustic demo of that song too. That may be newer though, I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, I hope this is helpful to you, and I'll talk to you all soon. All right, take care.